According to the National Electrical Code, it is a code violation to have a countertop garage without an outlet installed in the garage. All countertop surfaces that are over 24 inches in length must have at least one outlet. The outlet must be located within 18 inches of the edge of the countertop. Also, it is a code violation to have a counter space of nearly 60 inches without an outlet. All countertop surfaces that are over 12 inches deep must have at least one outlet. The outlet must be located within 24 inches of the edge of the countertop. Therefore, based on the information provided, firstly, it is a code violation to have a countertop garage without an outlet installed in the garage if the countertop surface is over 24 inches in length. Secondly, it is also a code violation to have a counter space of nearly 60 inches without an outlet if the countertop surface is over 12 inches deep. Here's a more detailed breakdown of countertop receptacle requirements based on the NEC. Countertop receptacle placement is governed by Section 210.52. C of the NEC, which aims to ensure that receptacles are readily available for appliances used on countertops. This section has specific requirements concerning where receptacles must be placed along countertop spaces in kitchens and similar areas. Firstly, wall countertop spaces. A wall countertop space is defined as any countertop section that is directly adjacent to a wall. According to the NEC, any wall countertop space that is 12 inches or wider requires a receptacle. This means that even a small section of countertop next to a wall must have an outlet if it meets this minimum width requirement. Secondly, island and peninsula countertops. Island and peninsula countertops have slightly different requirements than wall countertops. For an island countertop, at least one receptacle is required for each island countertop with a long dimension of 24 inches or greater and a short dimension of 12 inches or greater. A peninsula countertop requires at least one receptacle if it has a long dimension of 24 inches or greater and a short dimension of 12 inches or greater. This requirement ensures that both island and peninsula countertops, which are often used for food preparation and appliance use, have readily accessible power. Thirdly, spacing of receptacles. The NEC specifies the maximum horizontal spacing between countertop receptacles to minimize the use of extension cords. Receptacles must be installed so that no point along the countertop is more than 24 inches from a receptacle. This effectively means that receptacles should be placed no more than 48 inches apart from each other. This rule ensures that appliances can be easily plugged in without stretching cords across the countertop, reducing the risk of tripping and electrical hazards. Fourthly, receptacle location. Receptacles should be located above, but not more than 20 inches above, the countertop. Receptacles are commonly installed in the backsplash area to keep them accessible, but out of the way. They can also be mounted under the cabinet if necessary, but the 20-inch height limitation still applies. This height restriction is in place to ensure that appliance cores can reach the outlets without being stretched excessively. Fifthly, obstructions. Receptacles should not be placed behind sinks, cooktops, or ranges. These are considered obstructions that would make the receptacle inaccessible or unsafe to use. Additionally, receptacles should not be installed in a face-up position on the countertop, as this can create a hazard from spills and other debris entering the receptacle. Sixthly, countertop extensions. The NEC addresses countertop extensions, such as peninsulas and islands, with specific requirements. Any countertop surface that extends beyond 12 inches from a wall must have a receptacle. This includes peninsulas and islands, which are common in modern kitchens. The intent is to provide convenient access to power for appliances used on these extended surfaces. Seventhly, small appliance branch circuits. Countertop receptacles must be supplied by at least two 20-amp small appliance branch circuits. These circuits should serve only receptacle outlets in the kitchen, pantry, dining room, and similar areas. The purpose of these dedicated circuits is to prevent overloading the electrical system when multiple appliances are in use. Small appliance branch circuits are intended to support the high electrical demands of kitchen appliances. Eighthly, GFCI protection. All receptacles serving countertop surfaces in kitchens must have ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, protection. GFCI protection is required because of the potential for water exposure in kitchen environments, which increases the risk of electric shock. A GFCI device monitors the current flowing through a circuit and quickly cuts off power if it detects any leakage to ground, preventing electrical injury. Ninthly, exemptions. While the NEC provides comprehensive requirements for countertop receptacles, there are some exceptions. For example, small countertop areas that are less than 12 inches wide may not require a receptacle. Additionally, receptacles that serve appliances that are fixed in place, such as dishwashers or built-in microwaves, may not be subject to the same spacing requirements. 10thly, code compliance. Electrical inspectors will check for compliance with NEC requirements during home inspections and renovations. Failure to meet these requirements can result in failed inspections and the need for corrective actions. It's important to consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that all countertop receptacle installations meet the latest NEC standards and local building codes. Now let's delve further into specific scenarios and how the NEC applies to them. Firstly, countertop garages. Countertop garages, also known as appliance garages or appliance cubbies, are enclosed spaces built into countertops to store small appliances like toasters, blenders, and coffee makers. These garages typically have doors that can be closed to conceal the appliances when they are not in use, providing a clean and organized look. Because countertop garages are part of the countertop surface, they are subject to the same receptacle requirements as other countertop areas. If a countertop garage is 24 inches or longer, it must have at least one receptacle installed inside. This receptacle should be located within 18 inches of the front edge of the countertop garage. The purpose of this requirement is to provide a convenient power source for the appliances stored in the garage, allowing them to be used without having to be moved to another location. Secondly, specific code references. The specific sections of the NEC that address countertop receptacle requirements include 210.52 C1, which covers wall countertop spaces, and 210.52 C2, which covers island and peninsular countertops. These sections provide detailed information about the spacing, location, and type of receptacles that are required for different countertop configurations. Additionally, Section 210.A A6 requires GFCI protection for all receptacles serving countertop surfaces in kitchens. Thirdly, practical examples. Consider a kitchen with a 36-inch wide section of countertop next to a wall. This countertop space must have at least one receptacle. The receptacle should be placed within 24 inches of either end of the countertop section. If the countertop were 60 inches wide, it would require two receptacles spaced no more than 48 inches apart. For an island countertop that is 48 inches long and 24 inches wide, at least one receptacle is required. The receptacle should be located near the center of the island for convenient access. Fourthly, common mistakes. One common mistake is failing to install receptacles in small countertop areas that are at least 12 inches wide. Another mistake is spacing receptacles too far apart, exceeding the maximum 48-inch spacing requirement. Additionally, some homeowners may neglect to provide GFCI protection for countertop receptacles, which is a serious safety hazard. Fifthly, considerations for older homes. Older homes may not have been built to the same electrical codes as newer homes. In some cases, older kitchens may have insufficient receptacle outlets or lack GFCI protection. When renovating an older kitchen, it's important to bring the electrical system up to current code standards to ensure safety and convenience. Sixthly, impact of building codes. Building codes are based on the NEC, but local jurisdictions may have additional requirements or amendments. It's important to check with your local building department to determine the specific electrical codes that apply in your area. Building codes are designed to protect the health and safety of building occupants. Seventhly, professional installation. Installing electrical receptacles requires knowledge of electrical wiring and safety procedures. It's important to hire a qualified electrician to perform this work to ensure that it is done safely and correctly. A professional electrician will be familiar with the NEC and local building codes and can ensure that your countertop receptacles meet all applicable requirements. Eighthly, safety precautions. When working with electricity, it's important to take safety precautions to prevent electric shock. Always turn off the power to the circuit at the breaker box before working on any electrical components. Use insulated tools and wear appropriate personal protective equipment. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, hire a qualified electrician to do the job. Ninthly, future trends. As technology advances, the NEC is constantly evolving to address new electrical products and applications. Future editions of the NEC may include new requirements for countertop receptacles, such as the use of allowable circuit interrupters, RF size, or the integration of USB charging ports. It's important to stay informed about the latest code changes to ensure that your electrical installations are up to date. Tenthly, resources for further information. The NEC is published by the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, and is available for purchase online and in bookstores. The NFPA also offers training and certification programs for electricians and other electrical professionals. Additionally, many websites and publications provide information about the NEC and electrical safety. Understanding and adhering to the National Electrical Code's requirements for countertop receptacle spacing is crucial for ensuring electrical safety and code compliance in residential and commercial kitchens. The code aims to provide convenient access to power while minimizing electrical hazards, and it is important to consult the latest edition of the NEC and local amendments to ensure that your installations meet all applicable requirements.